Hey everyone, let's get back on the saddle, back on the YouTube. Lots of changes in the market, so let's dive in. Specifically, let's pull up these crazy high flyer stocks because I am thinking of buying some long term, but also I'm sure lots of y'all are trading these names and seeing the big changes we have experienced specifically in these quantum computing stocks. So let's go ahead and look at a few right now. We'll keep the watch list on the side. You can see the QBTs, the QBTS, the RGTIs, what is going on there. So basically you've had a 50% haircut last week on these stocks, and they've continued. RGTI was one of the big ones for the year. Quantum D-Wave, Quantum, that one's down, more than half. And then QUBT is another one. They're basically giving back the whole end of year rally, right? So you may be saying, why are you looking to, buy these names? Why not just buy Google or NVIDIA, which, NVIDIA CEO spooked the market. You can see Google obviously holding up so much, and then NVIDIA, right back down to support, in correction territory off the news last week. Now, you may be wondering again, why? Well, let's just go back to these names. Let's go ahead and look at quantum computing, ticker QUBT. So you can see we started getting volume really back in November all the way to December. You see we have lots of longs and breakouts, and now you see we have some sell signals, right, firing. Well, we have pretty much the full retracement back into the prior breakout, which was right here. You can see today, and we'll just do a little box, showing where we had price volume. Now, whether you have the master indicator or not, maybe there'll be a link in the chat or in the description down below. The one thing we want to do analysis on, and it's not about, are these good stocks, are they bad, is quantum computing here to stay, is it gone, is they overvalued? None of that matters. What we're basically looking at is support and resistance. So we'll just call R and support. So we have support up in here. We have resistance. Now we actually have known levels, right? Before it was just question marks, they were just penny stocks, stuff like that. Now we have support, we have resistance. So let's go ahead and look at it from a mindset approach. Everyone, where do they buy these stocks? Did they buy them in here? No, very few, I think I was one of the only ones. No, I'm kidding. But, we started talking about them up in here. But when did most people buy these stocks? Just like the MSTR example, where let's just go ahead and pull that up because look what happened there, right? MSTR, where did everyone buy? And here, when the CEO was making media rounds, right? Michael Saylor was going on all the podcasts, the Graham Stephan, the PBD, and he was pumping the stock all up in here. And now the stock's down, about, 150 or so. So same thing. Right? It doesn't matter what sector, what the stock is in, none of the fundamentals. All it matters is price action. So where did everyone buy QUBT? We'll look at quantum computing for the example. They bought it up in here, right? Probably right around 20 bucks. And then you had a flush out, meaning all the people who chased up in here. So the chasers, right? Because it was going up every day. This was a big sell bar here, so this probably ran the first set of stop losses. So these people got triggered. Then you had price, we call price discovery up in here, where people are looking. You have buyers and sellers coming in. Well, all those buyers got stopped over the prior low, which is here, hence why you had a gap down and you had a flush. So now we've gone to a little H sell pattern, and we broke down. Normal. We should have support right in here. So around, what are we at? 670. I would look for support all the way down to probably $5, just because that will give us penny stock territory. So you probably want to defend around $5 a share. And that's just anything under $5 a share is a penny stock. I will look for some support here, meaning we bounce. If we have, let's say, the NASDAQ continue to move lower, yeah, we'll probably get a little bit lower. But I actually like starting to bottom fish in these stocks here. So let's say you buy QUBT, where would you be looking for your upside price targets? Well, you'd be looking for this gap fill, right? So right here, this is where everyone probably got forced to sell, and they're continuing. So where will everyone buy? 13 or above, you got a gap to 17-ish. That's your price target, right around 17 per share. If you want to get aggressive, 20 a share. But that's what you should be looking at. What can cause this? Basically just news. If you pull up implied volatility, if you're an options trader like I am, let's go ahead and pull it up. That's IMPV. You can see implied vol expand here, and now you can see volatility has came down a little bit. Why? Because price is just going down slowly. So what's going to happen if you have another aggressive move to the upside? Well, implied vol will go up. As the call options, if you want to do call options, they'll go up in value because now you have all this fear, all this unknown, all this craziness again. And that's what you really want if you're taking the risk and buying some kind of crazy stock like these. I personally think you're starting to get into the buy zone. I wrote on Telegram today. Think of it this way. You have a lot of these stocks that are down so much. It's like you put cookies in the oven. They're getting all hot, smelly, good. You wait 15 minutes. Then you take them out, and what do you want to do? You want to immediately go and eat them, right? You want to get your little scooper, eat them, and start eating them. But if you do that too early, they're going to be soft and mushy. You want to wait. Let it settle. They're down. Stock's down 25% right now. Wait till it starts moving 5, 6, 7, 8% in a day, especially if it's moving lower. Then they'll be all crispy, ready for you to take a nice bite and enjoy those cookies. That's what I'm looking at on multiple stocks today, especially a lot of the high flyers to end 2024. That's SMR, QBTS, QUBT, RGTI, even Abercrombie and Fitch. I love girls that wear that. And some of those names like Archer, BBAI, even some of those big stocks too, starting to look attractive, like the NVIDIAs, the Googles, the crypto coin stocks, all that jazz. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what ticker to go over next, and let's get back on it.